Hello again everyone, Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about an unaspected Jupiter in the natal horoscope. As most of you know, unaspected planets in a natal horoscope are very rare, but they're also, of course, very distinct and unique. And with an unaspected planet, it often expresses itself very uninhibited manner and without restraint and or anything that's really holding it back. Now on the positive side, you don't have any adversarial aspects to it and you don't have any obstruction or blockage, but when you don't have any positive aspects like a sextile or trine, you don't have that integration, so it basically the planet just kind of express itself maybe a little bit stronger in spurts because of this. Now, Jupiter unaspected may actually make a person a little bit more fortuitous. Things might be more providential than, I guess you could say, a person with an aspected Jupiter. This person, he or she may feel impervious to any kind of bad luck or misfortune. It can give a very strong, ebullient, and expansive type nature. Somebody that will see the positive in virtually anything, where others may have a pessimistic or negative outlook on certain things. These people might be very idealistic and expansive and at least try to see the positive elements in things and try to make something positive out of generally adverse circumstances. Now, when you have an unaspected Jupiter, like all unaspected planets, you might have a very strong rush from time to time as far as what Jupiter is related with, as far as the exuberance and the expansion. But then at times you might have it where maybe you might go the opposite way, and this person may at times not really express really any kind of enthusiasm or exuberance and might become melancholy from time to time because you have that vacillation connected with the unaspected planet. Now, that being said, this person, because Jupiter rules, of course, more than just luck and fortune, it's also about higher education. This person may at times be like the inveterate scholar, or I should say the perpetual scholar or learner. This person may never feel satisfied with assimilating enough information, and perhaps this person is somebody that may take a lot of college courses, but at the same time has to be careful not to take on too much and learn and make sure they complete whatever it is they're doing in terms of educational and higher learning ventures. Also, it's travel. This person may have spurts of going on long journeys and perhaps even expeditions, but then may go at times without really traveling or doing much of anything and staying stagnant for a certain period. So it's just important to try to find the moderation level, I think, with Jupiter and in all unaspected planets. Now, if you look at and take an example of somebody, let's say somebody has Jupiter in Cancer unaspected in the sixth house. Now, by itself, this person, it might be a fortuitous placement for somebody as far as their work and health goes, but in connection perhaps with something Cancer related, such as something maybe related to home work or things with the family, and might be involved in work with family members, perhaps as an example, and express an expansiveness associated with this. But if it's unaspected, it might really increase this and emphasize this even more because of the fact that it's unaspected and it can express itself more freely. But at the same time, this person may go through the down periods because you have the vacillation connected with the unaspected planet in periods where maybe this person doesn't always put that enthusiasm and exuberance into work-related matters and may feel that they're not really maybe as fortunate as they would like to be in that particular area. So this is just something to consider when you have an unaspected planet. And Jupiter is also over philosophy and religion, so this person may go through periods where they become maybe very enamored or work very strongly in connection with their philosophical beliefs and perhaps religious beliefs and their convictions. Then they may go through periods where they kind of, I'm not saying they lose their religion necessarily or their philosophical beliefs, but as far as maybe what they do in connection with it, they might maybe go stagnant for a certain period and maybe won't express themselves as strongly in these areas because you have that fluctuation with the unaspected Jupiter. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for Jupiter unaspected in the natal chart. And stay tuned next time where I'll be dissertating and talking about Saturn unaspected in the natal horoscope. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.